The Detroit Lions backstage is on fire, with a move that could change everything on defense and a controversy that went viral on social media. From an unexpected reinforcement, who brings plenty of experience and a special connection with the coaching staff, to a surprising attitude from Dan Campbell in the face of an episode that shook the team's fans. Want to know what I'm talking about? Then stay tuned, because this news promises to shake up the team's future. Leave a like so you don't miss anything. The Detroit Lions just bolstered their linebacker group in a big way, bringing in seasoned vet Quan Alexander. With 10 years in the NFL and stints on 6 different teams, Alexander adds not just experience but also a special connection to head coach Dan Campbell and defensive coordinator Aaron Glenn, having worked with both during their time together in New Orleans back in 2020. Meeting the media for the first time as a Lion, Alexander made it clear he's thrilled to reunite with his former coaches. Lot of energy, respect those guys a lot, happy how they're doing up here, proud of them, so I'm ready to go to war for them, Alexander said. We've been through a lot in New Orleans, so I came up here to go out there and go off for them. In New Orleans, Campbell was working with tight ends, and Glenn was overseeing safeties, but Alexander got a close-up look at what made them great. Glenn, in particular, left an impression. He's just a legendary coach, Alexander said. Holds people accountable, makes sure everybody's in the right spot at the right time. I'm just ready to go to war for him. The Lions are counting on Alexander to bring that fire because their linebacker group is struggling with injuries. Derek Barnes and Malcolm Rodriguez are done for the season, and Alex Anzalone is recovering from a broken forearm suffered in Week 11. That leaves Jack Campbell, Trevor Nowaski, Ben Neiman, David Long, and Ezekiel Turner to hold down the fort alongside Alexander, who is staying true to what's worked for him over the years. Just me being me, he said. Going out there, having fun, a lot of energy, been in the league 10 years, a lot of knowledge, just trying to get the ball most of the time. It's going to be big for us. Alexander wasn't the only addition. Defensive linemen Jonah Williams and Miles Adams also joined the active roster, while former All-Pro Jamal Adams signed to the practice squad, potentially eyeing a hybrid safety linebacker role. Campbell emphasized that getting everyone up to speed fast is the priority, especially with Alexander's familiarity with Glenn's system expected to smooth the transition. It's about how fast they can grasp the terminology and just play fast, Campbell explained. Take the thinking off the table so they can line up and cut it loose. AG's got it locked in, and these guys will go out and play. With Alexander's energy and knowledge now in the mix, the Lions' defense might just find the spark they've been searching for. What do you think of these changes in defense? Will they be enough to adjust the sector? Tell us in the comments, and stay tuned because the next news promises even more surprises. Detroit Lions head coach Dan Campbell isn't sweating a recent social media stir involving a glimpse of the team's offensive playbook. Over the weekend, a screen grab shared by Jahmyr Gibbs featured running back Jermar Jefferson standing in front of a whiteboard filled with offensive calls and terminology. While Campbell initially offered a no comment, he addressed the situation during his weekly radio appearance, making it clear he's not losing any sleep over the matter. Campbell downplayed the potential impact of the leaked details, emphasizing that much of the team's strategy can already be deciphered by watching game film. Yeah, I know what it is, but I'm like, we might as well put everything out there. I don't really give a crap, Campbell said. If we're gonna lose because of code words, then we're not good enough anyway. I think we'll just post the whole freaking playbook and every code word we've got. It doesn't matter. It's not gonna hurt us, it won't affect us. It's all good. The head coach explained that the so-called secrets of the Lions' offense aren't so secret after all. Opposing teams, he said, have access to the same footage the Lions do, and tendencies or patterns can be identified by breaking down film. It's on tape. You can get everything you need. You guys at home watching TV get more than we do until after the game. It's crazy, Campbell joked. But listen, it's all out there. No, I'm not losing sleep over that. That said, Campbell isn't advocating for players posting locker room content. While he isn't worried about the impact of this specific post, he made it clear the team should avoid unnecessary distractions. Do I want us posting stuff from our locker room? No, because you don't know what's going to happen with something like that. But in the grand scheme, it's not a big deal. As the Lions juggle new additions to their defense, 2 defensive linemen, a linebacker, and a safety, Campbell emphasized his confidence in their ability to get up to speed quickly. Injuries have left the defense in need of reinforcements, and these fresh faces will play a role immediately. I feel like the guys we brought in are football players. We're gonna get them up to speed as fast as possible, Campbell said. Whoever comes in, we expect them to freaking lay it on the line. Still, Campbell acknowledged the importance of being measured in how much new material they throw at the players. The goal is to strike a balance between preparation and allowing players to trust their instincts. You want to be careful how much you put in, he said, but we'll have enough bullets going into this game. Ultimately, it comes down to having a sound plan, playing hard, playing fast, being physical, and being disruptive. The Lions are showing that they are not afraid to take risks, whether it's by bringing in experienced names to strengthen the roster or by the way they deal with unexpected situations. Will this confidence carry the team forward? Don't forget to subscribe to the channel to stay up to date with everything that happens with your favorite team.